Hey, it's Shane. Just wanted to do a quick update and talk about a couple of things. Um, Bear with me because I haven't written anything down, so I'm very forgetful. I'm just going to be going over them. What it's like being trans is what I would like to go over while having a job. Well, first thing is coming out. A lot of people have questions on whether they should tell their boss or not, whether they're trans, whether they want to go undercover or whatever you call it. Stealth is what it's called. Well, I've noticed, I've been applying for jobs lately, and I've noticed that there's a little checkbox where you do not have to say whether or not you're male or female. It says you don't have to specify. And I've been checking off to not want to specify because personally I think that's up to you, however you want to do it, because I just personally don't feel like explaining myself. Like, I identify as male, of course, because I'm trans man, but I'm at a point in my transition where, like, my voice is getting deeper, I have facial hair, and people don't seem to really know sometimes. I mean, whenever I wear my binder and stuff, people think I'm a guy, you know, they identify me as a male as well, but whenever I don't wear my binder, which is a lot of the time, unfortunately, because I'm very chesty. I'm probably like, I'm not binding right now, speaking of which. So this is what I would normally look like, you know, when I'm not binding. I just wear a sports bra or whatever. But, sometimes I just can't because it's really, really hot. Where I live, it's in Texas, and it's always fucking hot. Like, it never fails. It's always humid, it's always really hot. Doesn't matter what time of the fucking year it is. Our winters are very short, which is unfortunate because I love the winter. But that's just how it is. Like, I will bind, and I'll wear my binder sometimes, and I'll go out in the heat, and then I notice that my lungs are being restricted, which is really stressful for me because I want to bind it. I'm tired of people looking up and down, you know. They'll look at my face, my mustache, and then they'll look down at my chest and be like, oh, what are you? Even though that's none of their fucking business, you know, that's just how people are. But, sometimes I just get really stressed out, you know, like, for instance, I want to wear my binder to work, but I get really hot and sweaty in it, and I start to kind of freak out sometimes. Like, I just can't, my lungs are being restricted, and I try not to freak out. I almost just want to rip it off, you know, like, run to the bathroom and rip it off. But, again, you know, that's why I haven't been binding. It's just, it's been really, really hot lately. But, I went to the doctor, and I got my chest top surgery consultation, and it's gonna be $6,750, which is fair. That's actually a decent price. You know, I'm chesty, I'm gonna need nipple grafts and stuff like that, but, and I'm excited, you know. I really want it to happen, and, I hope that I can make it happen sooner than later, you know, because it's really not fun, you know, being trans and identifying as male, and it being so fucking hot that you're having to wear a shirt, a binder, and a shirt under a shirt, and it's really, really stressful. Like, I would rather go around, personally, myself, I am proud to be trans, and I'm very happy with it, you know. I actually embrace the fact that I'm glad that I was once a female, because I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't learn the things that I learned while I was female. You know, I feel like I've got the benefit, actually, out of being trans over cis males. Faith, go lay down. Sorry, it's my dog. She's got a cone on because she's got an ear infection. But, as I was saying, I feel like I have the benefit over cis males because I have been female and I know what it's like to be female and I know the struggles of being a female, you know. And I have noticed there's a huge difference in the lives and jobs and everything of being female and male, you know. And I embrace that because, again, I would not be who I am today if I weren't once female, you know. I'm just glad that there's a way to be my authentic self and be a man. And, you know, the shots, they suck. You know, I really hate having to stick myself. Right now, it's every 2 weeks, 0.5. But, and it's going to eventually go up to a week, every week. But, and I really hate shots, you know, like, I may have tattoos everywhere, you know, I'm covered, but I hate needles. I absolutely hate needles. And I have to fight for what I want, you know, I have to fight to be the man that I am today. I have to stab myself in the thigh. I do them intramuscular, and, you know, it's just something that I've had to overcome. I do the shot, I stick myself, and my wife, she'll pull up, draw back, and then put the medicine in there for me, you know. But and it's just a fear that I've had to overcome. You know, I still struggle to this day. Sometimes, some days it's easier to do the shot, and some days it's just harder. Like, it just varies, you know, whatever kind of stress that I'm undergoing the day of, you know. But I'm glad that I was once female and that there's a way that science has come so far that I'm able to be the man that I want to be today, you know. Personally, there are some faults about not being born male. The fact that right now, as of now, I can't just produce the testosterone myself, which will never be able to happen. I'll always, for the rest of my life, have to take these shots because of that. But as of now, I can't have children with my wife with my own genetics is what I want. And, you know, that's really emotional for me because I want to have children with my wife. I've been with her for 4 years. We've been married a year now, and we want to have children eventually, you know. And I've heard of there being some way. Science, you know how it is. It's amazing. It's speeding up. And I've heard of ways where you can have babies and have your eggs or something combined. I don't know about all that, but, you know, I heard it costs like $20,000. Who knows? But the fact that I can't have a baby with my wife when I want, you know, however I want, it just kind of sucks. But again, I've been dealt the hand that I've been dealt, and I'm still happy that things are the way that they are. I'm still happy that I was once a female, even though with all those things, you know, because it is what it is, you know. I know some other people feel differently, you know, that's fine. I understand that. Like, everybody has their own opinions. Everybody feels differently. I know a couple guys that wish they were born male and all that. And I totally get it, you know, I understand. I just know that I've been through certain things in my life, and it made me who I am today. For those of you that don't know, I am currently on 10 years deferred probation, for instance. This is an example of something I wouldn't take back, even though it's something that I used to think I would take back. The probation is for a felony 2. I don't share it with people because it's something that I did whenever I was 16 years old. It is no longer who I am. I have grown so much since I was 16 years old. With my wife, man, she's put up with so much of my bullshit. I love her so much. But, yeah, I committed, it was at first a felony 1 when I got picked up. And that's what it shows when I try to get jobs. So it's really hard for me to get jobs on top of being trans. It's a little rough out there. So whenever they pop up my background check, since I'm on deferred probation, it shows what I was picked up on. I'm actually on probation for a felony 2 robbery. But I was picked up for a felony 1